Wow, I have here again Shane from Kansas City. You interviewed with me. You're on one of my shows at Have You Experienced Jesus last year. I remember it was at the Northgate.
It was
right?
at the Northgate. It was.
Do you remember the topic that we were discussing?
All that I remember topically was the conversation that we had with the LDS man at the gate.
Yeah, that was a big show. As a matter of fact, for those who want to see a healthy debate, go on one of my videos and you can see it of Mormons and Christians together. It was a great debate. Well, hey, I'm glad that we're here together, and now we're in Manti, Utah. This is your, how many years now you've been here?
This is just my second year here.
Second year, wow. That's a pretty big, decision to come again all the way from Kansas City. Why are you here?
Because there is a huge group of LDS people who desperately need the gospel of Jesus, and we have several hours every day for basically 2 weeks that we get to sit out and talk with people about Jesus.
That's kind of fun, isn't it? I've done that many times myself. Now, for an LDS person looking at this, they're going to say, hold on, Shane, we have the gospel. We go out and preach the true gospel. So why are you trying to give us something that we already have? What would you say to them?
To be quite frank, no, you don't have the gospel. You have a different gospel. The gospel that I'm speaking of is a gospel where Jesus' work actually accomplishes getting you to the Father. Or something that an LDS person may think of as exaltation or something along those lines. But the fullness of what God has in store was entirely completed by Jesus on the cross.
It was finished, like he said.
It was finished.
So basically what you're trying to tell the LDS people then right now is telling them, hey, listen, you don't need to go and do all these extra things to do in order to get to God the Father. You could just really accept Jesus and accept his blood.
Correct. And a person who's living an unrighteous life has no reason to believe that they are in Jesus. There are some ways in which our life should look somewhat similar, but the cause of my salvation and the cause of my correct standing before God is entirely and solely based upon what Jesus accomplished on the cross. And that's a substantial difference.
Yeah. And do you think that LDS people feel like, well, it's enough, but really not enough?
Yes.
Is that the issue?
Certainly so. They'll give lip service to things that if you said you're saved by grace through Jesus or something like that,